congrats. I'm like, who is she talking about got a Benz? Who else got a Mercedes Benz? Okay. So someone directed me, because we follow a lot of my radio supporters. They be in the bushes. They sent me the receipt. They said, my radio got a Mercedes Benz. So I'm saying, congratulations. It's nice. It's white. It's really, really nice. So I'm like, she throwing shade at my radio. And I'm like, Milagro Graham. So I go to Milagro Graham's IG, and she said that Tasha K is miserable. She said that Tasha K is ugly. She also said that Tasha K is not a good mother, and that her child, she needs to focus on her own daughter, because her daughter said some things online. And then she also was saying that, show me the receipts, that what I said, I had 123,000 subscribers. Show me receipts. And then she said, my engagements are really, really high. And so she was just going back and forth. Then she was talking about, she was saying, I have a car, I have this. I did not get this from a buy here, pay here lot. I was actually on, the Benz lot, and I got the car. And then she said that Tasha K is pretty much hating. And then I had a conversation in my head with Tasha K, because, lately I've been having conversations with nobody in the room. I'm just talking to these people, right? And I'm like, Tasha K, why are you doing this work? Why are you coming at her about her car and you making this big post? Then I thought about it. It kept dropping in my spirit, 1 million. I'm like, what is this? 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Just kept saying 1 million. I think Tasha K's strategy is, and I was saying to Tasha in my room with my air mattress, it was just me and Tasha, and I said, man, are you going after these bloggers so they can drag you in a video so you can get to your 1 million? I think it's genius. I think it's genius to drag, because you already know they're going to respond to you and put your name in titles and talk about you over and over and over. Are you going to use these bloggers to go over that 1 million? Because she kept saying, I want to be at 1 million before the end of the year. I will be at 1 million before the end of the year. Daytime, tea time, she's at 500,000. So that group, Daytime, tea time, Lovely Tea, Tasha K, all of these folks in that little group, that little clique, they are trying to rush to the 1 million. Impressive already there. So I'm like, is she's going to use my radio to get to that 1 million? Because that beef with a my radio and Tasha K going back in videos, it will be 10 times profitable for Tasha K. And then Tasha K can get on her platform, twirl around in her chair, act as though ain't nothing going on, that she's innocent and she's breaking stories. But she will always drag on her IG, Instagram, but you would never. And I've said this to Tasha K in my air mattress in my room. I said, you will never drag people on your main channel, because that's your corporate channel. But you will drag them on your Instagram. You will drag them on that backup channel. You will drag them on Twitter, because bloggers like myself is going to take that message and tell people on YouTube, look at what Tasha K is saying, because the people already, I'm getting DMs from folks that all in my inbox right now and send me DMs of what was being said. Then let's see what my radio response would be. Because this is what Tasha K wants. She wants a response. She feeds off that. I ain't mad at it. I see strategy. I'm not mad at her at all. So let me read what my radio wrote. She wrote this quote. When bees were my age, they were getting mugshots taken. They were busting tables and interning. You're almost 40, not me. You're comparing your accomplishment in the latter part of your life to me in the prime of mine. When I was 23, I was running a household while my husband and I obtained our degrees. While I was pregnant, while he was serving our country. My Benz off the lot, but you just remodeled a pre-owned home. What you said about the budget lot, listen to people when they speak so that you can see how they really feel about you. To all the Tasha viewers who work 9 to 5 or got their car off a budget lot, how does it make you feel when she talks down? This is my radio, aka Milagro Grams. Children go to, and she continued with her statement. Children go to school for 8 hours, and plenty of people work over 8 hours a day. Are y'all neglecting y'all kids too? Child. My motherhood isn't up for debate. Your child has repeatedly expressed for dissatisfaction with you as a mother. Stop projecting and get help. You exploit your children. That's why you got served, because you lied and put your daughter out there on Front Street in the process. Something is wrong with your weird A. You said you SEO guy guy pulling my stacks, but he can't tell you how to get to that million? Question? This year, 2 to 3 years of you trying to reach that goal, huh? A woman who's almost 40 years old, still trying to find her footing in an industry that doesn't respect her, could never bother me. Always consider your source when becoming offended. You and Tasha Talks Truth are superheading a campaign to disparage my radio. The same behavior that got you served in April. Tasha K is obsessed with Milagro because I'm everything she thought she could be, but knows she's never will be. I rejected her help and made her feel like the ugly girl in class. She kept sending her number and money, and I didn't bite. Pray for Tasha if you care. She doesn't love herself enough to be able to speak to God on her own behalf. When I spoke to you, I said that my auntie loved your show so much. You told me to send to Addie so you could send some wine. I never did, huh? That's because I never liked your bracelet B laughing my A off. Loser. And she posted Tasha K mugshot. What the world? What the world? She want a whole novel. Let me drink a little bit more of my coffee. This is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. And I can get on here and make some jokes. So what she got her a Mercedes Benz? So what if she got it off the buy here, pay here lot? But I knew it wasn't true because I was in the live when she was on the Benz lot. I think it's great when black folks can get Mercedes Benz when they want to go and get an overexpensive vehicle. That's their prerogative. That's their business. I think it's great. And I think we should congratulate those African Americans that are entrepreneurs and they go and buy them a Benz. We should be happy. We should celebrate that. Because there would come a time when black folks used to like Chevy. You remember that? Or Cadillac. Now black folks like a Benz because some black people feels that it's a work of accomplishment. It's just a sense of style. And some people just love Benz. People love what they love. And if you can afford a Benz, go get a Benz. Go get it. If you want to get a ruby red Benz, 2-door or 4-door Benz that is white. Whatever color you get, have a happy and get it. And we should celebrate that. But we are also in a business of roasting eggs. We are in the business of trying to get our numbers up. And Tasha K, her strategy is she comes against people that know that will give her a response because she worked in marketing. She know what buzzwords to get because you push and drive traffic to Tasha, and that is her ultimate goal. That is her ultimate goal. I'm not mad at her strategy at all because I feel like it's a good strategy. I have pulled that strategy from her, and it's a very effective strategy if you know how to tell a story. If you know how to troll a person, they will know how to respond to you. It's very effective because some people don't like it when you call them out. Some people don't like that. Everybody can't handle you being called out, especially by somebody that you call ugly. You don't like. It's one thing that you don't want to be called out by from an ugly person. If that's what you want to say. Maybe and me, I'm different. When you cockeyed and folks laughing at my jokes and making you feel bad, and you look better, your eyes straight, and it make you feel bad, you feel some type of way. You don't like that. They got bipolar boogers fly out their nose, and they make you feel bad. They have you coming up out the bushes and jumping on the chat, trying to speak. But I'm here for it because I think it's entertaining. Only thing I don't like between both ladies, and I love Milagro Grams, and I love Tasha K. Both of the women, their husbands are lucky to have them both. Actually, not lucky, they are blessed to have two black, chocolate, opinionated women and know what they want and their bosses. I think that deserve a round of applause. Only piece that I disagree with is bringing up the children inside of the beef. Because the children don't have nothing to do with this. The children don't have nothing to do with it. They innocent. Don't bring up children, and some people say children, kids. Don't bring up the little ones. Leave the little ones out because both of you all are mothers. And that is a bad example to set for your children, for y'all using y'all kids and using kids' reasons against each other. I think that's tacky and tasteless for both. And I don't think that is classy. I think that if you got an issue with Tasha K, talk about her having that mohawk and the shaved and her moving every week, every day, every week, every day, every week. Talk about her husband with that low-pitched voice. Hey, Tasha, what are you doing? Talk about her selling wines and all of that. There's so much you can talk about her about. Talk about Milagro Grams eating lemon pepper flat wings, smoking and all that. It's so much that you can talk about. You ain't never got to bring in the children. It's so much that you can talk about. Hey, why you talk about Cardi B all day, every day? And then speaking about Cardi. My gosh. Speaking about Cardi B. It was a group. Let me see if I can find that Instagram page. Oh, here it goes. Somebody do not like that Milagro Grams is being followed by that Nicki Minaj followed her. I'm going to say this really quickly. So this female game blog is literally on a campaign, and they said this quote. Press play. I wanted to ask some of y'all this. Why do the Barbs hate Ahmad Wiggins but love my radio? It's because Nicki Minaj follow my radio on Twitter and Nicki Minaj unfollow Ahmad, #throwback. So during this post, they are literally playing old clips of her dragging Nicki. And they're playing it all on this Instagram group. And because Nicki Minaj followed my radio. But this is the thing why I think Nicki unfollowed Ahmad Wiggins. Number two, Ahmad Wiggins is a young black gay man that is feminine. Number one. My radio, despite what she said, is a black woman. So your allegiance will be with that black woman. And also, Mob Radio started to change her position and started to move around, work with Ra Ali, and she started to get so effective in defending Nicki, right? And she never deleted the old videos. So Nicki heard the old videos. From my understanding, she heard everything. But she respected the fact that Milagro Grams apologized, came through and moved on and continued with the content and saw the true talent of Nicki. That's what she said. But I think the reason why Nicki unfollowed Ahmad, I think because his sexuality played a big part of it. Because what he said wasn't really compared to what Milagro Grams and Ahmad Wiggins said. They both had said some wrong things about Nicki, right? But if you're going to unfollow and you didn't like what he said, why keep the follow? And that's a question that Nicki should answer. Now, I'm only giving my opinion. This ain't what Nicki didn't say this, right? I'm only giving my opinion. I'm only giving my opinion, but he did start talking a lot of ish about Nicki. He did. He started dragging that woman husband, and he started saying that, and he wanted to meet up with Nicki. He wanted to meet up with Nicki. See, people don't practice what they preach. They want Wiley to live up to this standard of commitment and loyalty, and they don't live up to that standard. They don't live up to that commandment. They will drag you for a click of the view. And then they'll team up, and then they will, you see, you can't mess up relationship. Yeah, because you messed up Nicki. I didn't mess up no Nicki follow. Because I didn't scoop that low trying to read no cards and talk about her husband. I didn't get that low and deep when you already invited. I never messed that up. Out of all the celebrities that followed Wiley, we got a couple that follow us. We never lost that follow. Because once you follow me, I ain't going to drag you because I ain't going to want to lose that follow. I ain't gonna want to lose that connection in that DM. I got that much sense. But he dragged her and he got unfollowed. And then he proceeded to drag her more and uplift Cardi. No different than daytime tea time. I have to use this because this is the Wiley Show. He dragged her when he thought in his mind that she was doing something against him. But then once him and Tasha broke up, then that became your friend. Friend, how you doing, friend? Ooh, friend, we spent the night in the same hotel room, friend. Pathetic, weak, and who you trying to impress? Friend. These people. Friend, I love my friend. I just got, can y'all retire that word? Pathetic. Let me stop, because they're going to be saying Wiley hate. Friend. Hey, friend. It's Tasha K, friend. What's Tasha K? Is she still in here? Hey, friend. Hey, friend. But I understand it and I get it. But the reason is, and I want people to understand this, stop getting so caught up with these celebrities, right? Because most of you all are going to be used for their benefit, right? And I understand it in the get-go. I know I get it. I know that it get it that type of way. And I do believe that their friendship is genuine. But me, I'm still going to find comedy in it. Period. To make y'all laugh. Hey, friend. I do believe it's genuine. I still stand by that. But that ain't going to turn my personality to make a little joke out of it. I'm going to make a little joke out of it. You know, I'm glad these people get Mercedes-Benz and they drag folk. Then when Wiley do it, I got to shut up because I'm cockeyed and black. If I was light-skinned, eye straight, teeth white, no lip, you would laugh at all these jokes. But because I'm black and cockeyed, you will say you should say that. Why? Because I'm black and cockeyed? What's the reason? Everybody else that I've named have dragged a lot of people. Babies. They have dragged a whole lot of folks, and y'all follow thoroughly. Soon Wiley say something, it's a problem. But hold up. Let's not act like these bloggers that have not named have not said some problematic things. But Wiley can't say nothing. I'm still going to say it regardless. And yes, if I was invited, that would be my friend too. Hey, friend. It's funny to me. What's the reason why I can't sit and laugh at folks? I thought it was funny. It was on YouTube. They put it on YouTube. And this is what I want to say. Send the money. I want to say this. But the Tasha K and Malago Grams and all of that. Malago Grams have a formula, right? And I respect that sister formula and spirit. She independent. She's black. She want her people to fund her. That's an awesome strategy, and her people give. That's her strategy. It's her people give. They love her spirit. They're attracted to her swag, her spirit, and her followers, and it's a lot of them. And this sister, stand up and pat yourself on the back. You're doing it not even at 800,000. This woman getting contracts and deals nowhere near 800,000 subscribers. But because her audience is the most dedicated, the most loud, the most committed audience that I have witnessed on YouTube, they'll follow that woman on Twitch, Instagram, station. This woman went on Station Head, started her own show. Many people were saying, I don't think she's going to succeed. She needs to stay with Riley. I said, you crazy. Her audience, they give and they're very supportive. Very active. 24/7. Let somebody say something against Malago Graham. Before the night is over with, they're going to be all over. So she went on Station Head. She started her own show. I never seen a chat of all them listeners. They support her. And this sister been number one. You know you bad when you got the number one and number two show. She in the top 10. Number one. And you rarely see her face. She get the receipts. She talks to her audience. She have an amazing voice for radio, a beautiful face for television, whatever it is. Her style is like no other. Her reporting is like no other. Her audience mess with her. They dedicated her, and they show you in them numbers. They show you in them numbers that we are here for you, and we love you, Milagro-grams. We love you and we support you. So give that woman credit for the success that she has built as a black woman and have done it with another black woman. And she is still 100% dedicated of entertaining her audience. That's what it is. I am shady. I am a flip-flopper. I am this. I am that. But I ain't blind to the fact of what that woman have accomplished for this short amount of time in these YouTube streets and on StreamYard. I'm out because they have tried thoroughly to dethrone that woman. Her audience said, no, it ain't going to happen. Because her audience, they don't, how you use station head. They don't ask all them questions. They just download and get on it. How you use station head? I don't know how to use it. How you down? They don't ask all them questions. When it comes to all, they on station head. They right there. Every day when she go live, they hitting that notification. They right there. They don't ask all them questions. How you use station head? I don't have no iPhone. They gonna get an iPhone, iPad, or whatever to get connected on there. They gonna listen. And they ain't gonna complain about giving them money. I ain't got $20. You asking me, get your own job. Like some of y'all do to me. Y'all come to me so hard. But over there, give me $20. Send me $20. Y'all ain't gonna donate to me for $20. Give me, you got $20, more money, more. And y'all give it. And I watch them. Soon I say, well, we need this, people. Yes, Lord, we need, get your own job. Why I ain't gonna be giving you nothing? With that ugly look, they come over here. But over there, let you try and say you ain't got it. And while you beg, you're going to get cussed out, dragged, and the 6-hour marathon show will continue. You're going to get cussed out, dragged, and the 6-hour show is going to continue. But yet, we're going to take a pause to just drag you for saying why I'm begging for $20. And then next week, you're going to beg to get unblocked and you're going to get that $20. Don't you better come on here. You're going to come on here and they're going to be right over there donating. And I get props with a zoo. And let me go to my Wiggins. See, I'm going to give you props. He called black, I don't care. It look like when he called you black women bees and call you N-words, it turns you on and you give it. You still give. It ain't stopped his numbers. And they said, Wiley, you the only person that talked about daytime, tea time, and the Mouth Wiggins meetup. That's a lie. Another blog talked about it, Mouth TV, and they also talked about the donation. Now, I didn't bring this up, but since it's public, I'm going to repeat it in this show. Might as well, since we're talking, right? Mouth TV did an episode. Shout out to Mouth TV. And they did a show, and they were talking about the money that Mouth Wiggins had asked for the record label, for the internet radio app, and for